Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Lorton, Virginia. I am currently at the Amtrak station here in Lorton and I'm in line. You may be wondering, why are you still in your car? Because today I'll be finally riding Amtrak's Auto Train, and that is the only train in America that you can ride and take your vehicle with you. So not only will I be boarding the train, but my car will be boarding the train as well. We're headed to Florida. So the Auto Train runs between Virginia and Florida. I think. I could be wrong, but that's where I'm headed. A lot of snowbirds tend to take the Auto Train right before wintertime because it saves on driving. It's a better way to just get to Florida instead of battling traffic and crazy drivers. I could be one of those crazy drivers as well, so I'm not saying I'm not, but it's just another way to get to Florida without having to drive. I don't think they'll let you board the train unless you're bringing a vehicle. I tried to take the Auto Train, but it wouldn't let me unless I specifically put on the app that I was taking a vehicle. So I have time. So today we're going to head to Florida and we're going to give this Auto Train a try. I'm super excited. Boarding begins at 11:30 a.m. and the last check-in is at 2 p.m. for motorcycles and vehicles at 2:30 p.m. So I'm one of the first people in line. There's like 4 cars ahead of me. And so, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be in my vehicle or what, but I'm about to go find out because I've never done this. I do see people getting out of their vehicles. I don't know if they're just getting their stuff situated, but I need to find out. So let me find out what I need to do. See, there's nobody behind me. See, there's the Auto Train right there. And I don't see people in there. I see people in their vehicles, but while I'm waiting to load up, I think loading starts around 12. We're just going to go in here and get a ticket. Amtrak. All right. It's a really nice station. It's clean. All right, here I come. Okay, I got my ticket. And before I go back to the car, one last look at this train station. This is the Auto Train, Amtrak Auto Train station here in Lorton, Virginia. It's empty, which is unlike any other station I've seen. Usually Amtrak stations are booming, but maybe because this is not a station that people ride a lot. Got the ticket. It's about 4 more cars behind me. 4 more cars. So, all right, got my ticket checked in, and all right, cars are starting to come. What an empty train station. That's unheard of. I've never really seen an empty train station, but honestly, it does make sense because you can only take this train if you're bringing a vehicle with you. So it does make sense. We are finally moving. Okay, let's get this party started. So it looks like it's 1 vehicle at a time. We're gonna go down there, but I didn't see this, guys. There's the train right there. Okay, we are finally moving. You have a good day, sir.
You as well.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Oh, sweet.
Yep, go down the stripes on the right hand side.
It go here? All right, thank you.
Right. Thank you.
All right, we are through. Okay, told me go on the right hand side. Stripes. They're guiding me in. Guiding me in and stop. We're all going inside. Turn the vehicle off would help. Okay. He said leave the key in the cup holder. Got it. There's my key. And, okay, there it is. Let's go. Alright guys, I paid for the extended because of my hitch, and this is what they put in your car. Have a good one. I'm currently outside waiting to check in. I'll show you what it looks like now that all the cars are starting to pull in. This is what it looks like. You have all the cars pulling in, people getting their information. And we're in this kind of like big waiting area. And then the trains will go over here. Hopefully they'll let us come out this way. If not, oops. So these are the trains where they're gonna load our cars on. I don't know if you can see them, but aren't they pretty cool? Wow. They even put some up top as well. So this is what the general area is looking like. They do film your car. See them filming it, just so they can keep records for them and make sure they don't damage your car, and they have proof of what your car looked like before they loaded it up. So everything's moving along. Everything's moving along. I love the process of watching them load the vehicles one by one on the auto train. It's such a cool experience. This train station is so nice. It's clean. It's quiet. It's actually a whole vibe. Never thought I would say that about a train station. It has everything. I like it. Since I've got some time, there is a store. There's a store right there. Let's go in and take a look at the store and see what they have. And then we should be loading up real soon. Okay, they have magnets, postcards, coffee cups. Just like an airport kind of store. Magazines, books. So while we're waiting to board, let's just see what they have. Okay, just like being in an airport. Okay, this is nice. They got all kind of charging stuff. I don't remember seeing this at a lot of the Amtraks. This auto train is pretty stocked when it comes for things that you might need. Okay, they even have personal hygiene stuff. Okay. See what kind of food they have. That's important, right, guys? Okay. They do have a Celsius. I might get one. Yeah, let's get a Celsius. Mango passion fruit. I bought a couple sandwiches with me for lunch, and then I'm doing the 4:30 dinner because they're going to deliver it to my room. They have everything here. This is nice. Okay. Oh, they do have complimentary coffee. So complimentary coffee, hot water. You can get the cups at the register. Got tea. This is nice. They have everything here. Oh, they even have a microwave, guys. Okay. I need a neck pillow so bad. My neck is so messed up as we speak. Okay, this is a nice little store. You can't hear me outside, guys, but this is a view of the auto trains where they load it up. My car is 5342. It's down that way, and then that's what it's looking like. All right, let's go pay for this. Okay, they have everything here. This is a nice store, probably the nicest store in Amtrak I've seen, and it's loud. Okay, we're gonna wait to check in. do have some time before we load up, so let's go take a look around. I think that this is the longest Amtrak train in the fleet, because not only do we have this regular train behind me, but they're going to be connecting all of these trains that have automobiles in them, which is going to make it even longer. So I'll be riding the longest Amtrak train in America. This is a very massive train. Okay, let's take a look at the actual auto train cars and see what they look like. These are beautiful. So they're going to connect all these to our train. Has all our cars in it. There's 8 of them. And even if they're empty, I was told they're still going to take them too, because, you know, they could fill them up in Florida, bring them back to Virginia. But here's the auto train. There it is. Wow. All those trains. What a cool process. My car is 5342. And so I'll be loading up somewhere down there. They are connecting the auto trains now. Let's go watch that process. That's the coolest thing ever. I was too busy in my own world that I missed the fact that they are getting ready to connect these auto trains. All right, I've made it. I think this car should be next. They're gonna move this one, or maybe even that one over there. Oh no, they're backing it up. What a cool experience. We get to see it. So there is the car right there, the auto train, and they're gonna connect it to this one. This is the back of the train, and the front of the train is all the way down there. I can't believe we're about to watch this. This is such an amazing experience, guys. Here we go. This is the first auto car that they're gonna connect to the main train. This is such a cool experience. And I like that they allow us to watch it. So let's watch it, because this will be the only one we get to see. The other ones, it's going to be too far off to be able to witness. They'll have to pull the train forward. Wow! They stopped it for some reason. Huh. Okay, it's moving again. Sweet. This is so cool. And it's connected. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Wow. I think that car right there, that auto car that they just connected to this one right here, each one I think holds 16 cars. I think 8 on the bottom, 8 on the top. This is so cool. Just I was about to go back and sit down and wait to board the train. We get to witness them connecting to the auto train that has our vehicles in it and pulling it forward to connect to the train right behind me. What a treat. Okay, here it comes. That train right there, that is going to hook up to the auto train, which are where our vehicles are at. Here we go. So the guy in the yellow vest is guiding the train back so it can connect successfully and safely. So he's telling him he can pull forward. So this train is about to pull forward. Watch how long the train is. Wow, that train is long. All of our vehicles are on it. It's gonna go around the corner and go all the way down there just to connect to that train right there.
Once you step aboard, make a right, up the stairs, make another right. Room 6.
Thank you. She told me all my instructions and I forgot that fast. Smells fresh in here. Smells clean. Okay, Amtrak. Okay. She said make a right. Room 6. All right, we're in room 6. And we're here. Let me get comfortable and we'll take a look around and see if there's anything different in this roomette on the auto train versus all the other roomettes that I've been on all the different Amtrak lines.
Thank you.
Here you are, young lady.
Thank you, ma'am.
You got it.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
I'll do a hot dog, just no chips, just the hot dog.
Just a hot dog.
Does it come with mustard?
I bring that. You want relish?
No, ma'am.
Hot dog, just mustard, no chips.
We're still waiting to take off. They are loading up the last auto car with our vehicles on it. They're loading that one up right there, and you can see it's moving. My car is on that one. So we should be leaving any moment now. But they are finished. Yep, that's the last one. Okay. It was pretty quick. To answer some of your questions, I do get the question, why do I sit with my back to the front of the train? Why not face the direction of travel? I don't know. It's just that my first train ride, I sat with my back to the front of the train and I've enjoyed it. I maybe it's the element of surprise of what's coming up, as you know, because if I sit with my back to the front of the train, I don't know what's coming up. I'm just kind of enjoying the moment as it happens. Whereas if I sit over here, then I'll see what's coming up. So maybe it's just the element of surprise. That's what I'm thinking. But we're still here and still waiting to leave at this point. We are still in the Virginia Auto Train Amtrak station. So, yeah. we're finally moving. It did take a minute to pick up speed as we are carrying a lot of cars with a lot of weight. Let's do a quick room tour. I'll give my final thoughts and then sit back and enjoy these views until dinner. Dinner's at 4:30 because I chose to eat in my room, so they're gonna bring my dinner to me as opposed to me going to the dining hall and getting it between 5 and 7. At 5 or at 7. You can either go at 5 o'clock or 7. I chose to eat in my room, so I get my food at 4:30. One thing I did notice right off the bat are these plug outlets. They're right next to where I like to sit. And you not only get 2 of them, but you get one over here for yourself. 3. Usually, all the roomettes that I have ridden, it's only been 1 plug outlet and it's been right here. That's it. So now you get 2 here and then 1 over there. Other than that, everything else is pretty standard. These are the steps that you would take to get up here to your bed. But yeah, everything's the same, guys. Nothing's changed other than the plug outlets. And then I got my bag hanging up. They do give you towels and washcloths for the shower. I am going to take a shower early in the morning. And then the curtains are by Velcro right there and right there, and it just Velcros. And that's it.
Sanford, Florida.
Room tour complete.
If you do wish to upgrade your trip, you now have to do that at the ticket counter before you board, through our online portal at amtrak.com, or through the telephone with our customer reservations department.
Hot dog's pretty good. I know after the last time I got a hot dog and the bread was hard, you'd think I wouldn't get it again. I'm a creature of habit. I don't feel like eating anything else they have on the menu. So it's the hot dog. Beef hot dog, mustard. It's pretty good this time. Not like last time. One thing I do want to mention that I noticed about this Amtrak is that there's wireless internet. And it's fast. It's good. It hooks up, no issues, no problem. And this is the first Amtrak train that I've got on that actually has internet that works. I think the Floridian had internet, but it didn't work. You couldn't connect to it. It was horrible. But this one, strong signal. It works. It's amazing. So just keep that in mind. Pretty solid beef hot dog. Also, too, when I got on this train, it smelled like it was cleaned. Like, it smelled fresh. It smelled really, really good. This room looks clean. Everything looks spotless. And it smells fresh in here. So, the Amtrak Auto train is probably the cleanest train I've been on. No, it is the cleanest train I've been on. And it smells good. With strong wireless internet and multiple plug outlets in the roomette. I like that. wrong way. Quick tour of the bathroom. Again, this bathroom smells so incredibly fresh. It smells so good, like it was just cleaned. And I know why this bathroom smells good. Let's do this quick bathroom tour. One thing I like about this bathroom than any of the trains I've ridden: one, they have cups. Two, they have this. It's a smell good filter. I guess it emits really good smells that makes the bathroom smell delicious. Yeah, I said that. It smells so good in here, like candy. They got the trash can, the soap, a sink. The toilets look so incredibly clean and new. And then there's a couple bottled water in here, and then a baby changing station. I don't think I've ever seen one. And yeah, that's the bathroom. Not bad. Not bad at all. Good morning. It is almost 6 o'clock and I'm about to get a shower. The car attendant's currently making my bed and stuff and changing the sheets and putting everything up because we should be arriving in Florida in about 3 hours. Between 2.5 and 3 hours. So this bathroom is a little different. For one, I don't remember if there was a toilet in the other bathroom or not. I can't remember. But there's no toilet in here. But here's the shower. It's a nice shower. The one thing I do notice is that they provide this soap. This is the first time I've ever seen that in any Amtrak train. So that's first. And then, of course, for your towel. And then they have these. Another first is they provide shower shoes. And then the towels, washcloths and stuff, and towels here. So that is the shower. I'm gonna go ahead and get me a quick shower and head back to the room. So I'll see you guys after my shower. Oh. Okay, the water stays on. I don't have to press a button and hold it in. Good morning.
Breakfast will be shutting down early. Just giving everyone the heads up. We have already gone through Falaka, early arrival into our Sanford station. Rise and shine. Thank you.
We have finally made it to the Amtrak station here in Sanford, Florida. The good thing about the auto train is not only is it spotless clean and it smells fresh, and they give you more amenities than what you need, i.e. the shower shoes. I thought that was awesome. But we got here super early. We can't get off the train until 8:15. The time is 7:26, so we still got about a little over 30 minutes before we can get off the train. They're going to, in about 4 minutes, they're going to give us detraining instructions, where to go, where to get our vehicles, how to do that. I did pay to get my vehicle, to be one of the first people to get my vehicle. So we'll see how that goes. I'll see if it's worth the pay or if I should just wait. But nonetheless, I did pay to get my vehicle first. And yeah, we're just sitting ducks at this point. This is the Amtrak station here in Sanford, Florida. What a beautiful wall.
All passengers do need to return back to their seat or accommodation to prepare for detraining. At this time, all service cars are closed. Both lounges and the sleeper diner are now closed to all passengers. And once again, all passengers do need to return back to their seat or accommodation. Please take this time to look around your surroundings and gather up all of your belongings. Once we do pull into our station, which will be shortly, we will be separating the train at the coach portion. During that time, all passengers must be seated.
We're finally moving and finally about to detrain. We're still early, so I'm happy. Finally moving. This is a really nice experience, to say the least. This train is super, super long, so it's taking us a minute to pull into the train station. The whole train is not going to be able to fit because this is the longest train in the Amtrak fleet because we're carrying the auto cars behind us, but they're going to pull in as much as they can, and they said it could take up to an hour and a half for the last vehicle to be detrained off of the auto train. But if you're a priority vehicle, if you paid for priority, which I did, I paid for priority detraining of my vehicle, then they're going to get our vehicles off first, and then everybody else's vehicle will be offloaded in a random order. So, still slowly making our way in.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may safely now detrain. You may safely now detrain.
Right.
All right, young lady, watch your step.
Thank you. All right, we're here. All right, vehicle pickup. I'm priority number 2 vehicle, so I'm waiting for them. I don't know how this works, but the auto trains are right there, so they should be offloading my vehicle, the second vehicle coming off. All right, my car. Thank you, sir. Sorry, it's a tight squeeze in there.
Oh, you're fine. Just
I got short little legs, and I got short legs. You have a good one, sir. All right, let's go. I'm finally back in my vehicle. They were not playing no games when they told us to get in your vehicle, and as soon as you get in your vehicle, pull off. They were like, have the destination and your GPS before you get in your vehicle, so as soon as you get in, you just go. There's no sitting around texting, calling your loved ones, texting your loved ones. Just get in your car and leave. Like, they're on a strict schedule. They are not playing no games. I love it. It's organized. It's amazing. The auto train was a really nice experience. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that process and the experience of me taking the auto train. I was thinking about why the auto train was like I was saying, in retrospect, I was thinking back to why the auto train was so clean, well organized, smelled good, spotless. Is because if you think about it, not a lot of people ride the auto train. Don't get me wrong, they get enough customer base to keep it going, but not as many people ride the auto train as, say, like a California Zephyr or the Empire Builder or the Coast-Star Light. Those are, everyday trains that you could just get on and go places. Whereas the auto train, you can't just get on the auto train and say, hey, I want to go to Florida. You have to have a car. You have to have a car to get on the auto train. If you don't have a car, you're not riding the auto train. So it is expensive. The cost adds up. You pay for your car, you pay for a coach seat or a roomette or a bedroom. Depends on what you're willing to spend. So the cost adds up. And then you pay for priority offboarding. Out of over 150 people over there, I was the third person to get my vehicle because I paid for priority loading and priority offloading. And so to me, it's worth it. If you want to get your vehicle ASAP and get up out of that chaos, it's organized chaos. Don't get me wrong. I'm giving Amtrak their flowers. That auto train is organized as all get up. It is so organized. But if you want to get your vehicle first and you don't want to wait, pay for a priority. Prices change, so I don't ever tell the prices because it changes. It depends on when you book your ticket, where you book your ticket, how far out you book your ticket, the day you book your ticket, the week, the month. So that's why I never ever give out prices, because it's subject to change. I just always say, go to the Amtrak website yourself, put all your information in, and they'll what in the okay, girl. Okay, this is how I know it's time for me to end the video. I'm like stuck in this maze, and this car is like blocking. This is irritating. Bro. Okay, but yeah, so just if you're interested in doing the auto train, just go to Amtrak website under auto train and put all your information in where you want to go, and it'll give you a price. I think it runs between, I can't remember what it runs between. I just know I got on it in Virginia. It was definitely a fun experience. I definitely enjoyed it. Anywho, I'm yapping. It's time for me to end the video. Thank you guys so incredibly much for your continued support. It does mean the world to me. I appreciate you guys so much. Hopefully you enjoyed hanging out and seeing the process of the auto train. But I'm in Florida, and it's early in the morning, and it's hot. It's 80 freaking degrees, guys. It's hot. 80 degrees at 9:13 in the morning. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Try to find me a nice beach to chill at and figure out what I can get into. I'm not gonna be in Florida for too long, but definitely gonna get into something while I'm here, and then leave Florida and on to the next. Video ends here. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care. Peace.